Oh, what's up, buds? Welcome to WeeDnD. Oh, shit.
WeeDnD, the pop-positive role-playing
Experience! Papa Thoricus in the house! Oh, yeah!
I'm sorry.
I'm your dungeon master. Dungeon master.
Hey, malfunction, what do I do?
He freezes sometimes. Just push him off.
Welcome to WeeDnD!
Let's go! Holy shit, let's go! Fucking here, let's go! Oh my god! Oh, big shout outs. We can see you, buds. We're here with you. Fucking shout out to everybody that's here already. Shadows, Munge, Arj, all you guys have been with us forever. Jam, I saw Deuce on there. Mordigan, Nazarashi, guys. Just fuck Gus! Oh, Gus! Oh, just picture Gus Langley right here because he's in all our hearts, guys. It is so fucking good to see you guys. We are live in the Art Hard Studios, man. Holy shit, guys.
Yeah.
Welcome to the studio.
Yes! I thought the green was farts. And I was right.
It still is.
It is also.
It still is.
Sorry, I'm excited, so I get a little gassy. Holy shit, dudes. Sorry, guys. Obviously, we're all buzzing right now. It's like we have done this in little boxes separated from each other by the internet. I could just look at you. I could look in their eyes. So pardon us if we are a little off. I'm sorry, just slap my mic too. If we're a little off kilter. We're hyping right now, guys. So when hype hits 5, we have to get up and run around. That's a well-established rule here. So thank you guys. Thanks for all the support. Mad Goose, we see you here. The New Experience Network is here. Talmaru is here. Mad Goose is here. Shadows, guys, we are so excited to see you, to have you here with us. This tonight is a launch of the Art Hard Studios proper. This is the first time we have been broadcasting in the room together live out that's actually got the WeeDnD theme to it. We're at a table. We're in a room together. I can smell Brenna right now. It's just like what you would think.
Glorious.
But yeah, dudes, we finally, I mean, as you can see, I don't have to tell you, but this is it. This is what we've been building toward for years now. So just a little bit about what we're doing tonight, guys. I've got 3 goals, if you will, for this evening. 1, talk about where we've been, a little bit about who we are as individuals, what we do, our function, our jobs, what we're like in real life, what this project was when it started, its inception, and all the way through. Welcome, Brian Robert Sean, first-time chatter in the chat. Thanks so much for being here, bud.
Brian Robert Sean.
Run! We back!
Have 3 first names.
Oh, we got bits coming in. Look out, thanks. Stuffy Poo. He's
got 3 first names.
Boner for boner for gnomes. Same, bro. Same.
Yeah.
Absolute same.
I thought you were just making a statement.
Right.
All right,
So,
playing the gnome this time.
Oh, that's a great point. The cast shouted out. Did I lose the bowl to this? Is it gone? Oh, it's right here. It fell out.
Oh, there
we
it
got
is.
so excited it fell out.
Fell out.
But yeah, guys, so we're going to talk a little bit about where we've been, what the project's been for now. If some of you guys might be new with us, catch us for the first time. From what I can see, it's a lot of the people that have been with us kind of since the inception. But, you know, we'll be kicking it on that. We're going to talk a little bit about what we're doing right now. We're getting ready to launch Chapter 2, the next saga of the Ganjaria fable. Ganjaria is a world of my creation. It is a world where magic finds its root in the mystical plant of the Feywild, GANJA. So rather than the weave, this like idea of where magic comes from, it's actually from this physical plant, GANJA. We, of course, imbibe ourselves on the show. We encourage you, if you enjoy playing along with us, we have a couple rituals that we do from time to time, but we also sip. So if you're feeling like you've had a little too much, or you don't get down that way, just have some water with us, man, and be part of the gang.
Or coffee.
Or
Cheers.
coffee.
Crit sip.
Cheers.
Coffee. Yes.
Mine's still in the bottle. I'm sorry. I forgot to pour mine into the jar.
paddled.
Cheers.
I got goosebumps right now, bro. I'm like freaking
When you
out
said
right
it,
now.
our first recording, like in studio.
Yeah, guys, this is it.
We're
This
doing
is
the thing.
this is we're almost 5 years in the making now. And last, obviously, where we're going, what the plan is for the project moving forward. There's all kinds of really cool, exciting stuff in development. We have lots of show-related things that are going to be coming along, Patreons and merch stores and stuff like that. Because like sometimes you get things like this little baby, this little WeeDnD Nugrats mug, the Mugrats, if you will. So we'll be bringing all that stuff your guys' way. Honestly, like I had all these plans. Like I'm just so overwhelmed right now. First off, I want to thank everybody sitting at this table right now. Brenna, Drew, and Jake have been with us since the inception. Nicole, who will be joining us for the cast of Chapter 2. Nicole has been with us since the beginning. Like,
I
she's
was
probably not
gonna say,
new to
she
any
has
of you
been with us
guys.
since the beginning.
That's it.
Now
She
I'm
does.
playing with
Yes.
you guys.
That's it.
Great. I'm
That's
very
it.
excited.
Chipmunk.
That's
Write that shit. You can't write that
No,
shit.
I did some of it, but I mean,
There's a script.
I took that from
You didn't get it?
Oh my god. How long have we had one of those?
Actually, you know what's really crazy though? You've been really like on book
Yeah,
though. Like we haven't.
verbatim.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been. You're.
Hell yeah.
meticulous.
Hell yeah. Oh my god.
So thank you guys. They signed on to this project fucking years ago. Okay, this was the brainchild of me, Gus Langley, and a dude named Isaac Ceta sat down one day and cranked out on a whiteboard that's still sitting right there and we use for updates. The concept for this show, trying to bring cannabis positive entertainment that shows that we're not a bunch of dumb idiots that stare at our shoes. We are mentally alert, successful. Many of us are creators in real life and actors, and we all were motivated people that are just like everybody else. And we use weed as a little bit of a way for us to slip into the immersion. It's a little easier to let the world go and play in an imaginary world in your mind. With a little help from the little guys. So that's where this came from, and it just kept building and building. And we built this studio 3 years ago, almost to the day. Like we were putting in this wall 3 years ago today. Man, yeah, it didn't used to be there. But we built this like with our hands
Stains on that.
years ago, and have started to fill it with stories. COVID happened 2 weeks after we finished construction. So fuck me, right? Not like COVID's personally my cross,
Right.
but anyway, as somebody who's planning a business and then had the world shut down for a year and a half after we had planned to start it, we decided we wanted to tell these stories the way that we could. So we built a digital version where all of us came in and talked through little boxes in our own separate places. But this is what we built it for in the first place. This was what it was about, being able to touch the people that I fucking love and tell dramatic, fucking morally dubious, strange stories that come to us as we tell them to you. Thank you so much to all the people in the community. I know chat's probably flying right now while I'm flapjawing a little bit, but it's just like, you guys, your support has meant the world to me. I know I've said it a ton of times. I've cried in several finale streams about it, but just being here today, this is like such a huge milestone for what this project has been. We are fucking here. We're together. We're with you guys. And fucking A, I love you. I love you guys for helping make this thing what it is. And I love you guys specifically at this table for helping make this little piece of magic what it is. So
We
thank
got
you.
another
guys,
first-time chatter.
Yay.
Ruzilla? Is that
Oh,
what
what's
that
up, Rue? Oh, that's my girl, Rue. Yo, I did a little one-shot with Rue. She is a fantastic person, and they have a wonderful studio of their own too. She's probably looking at this like, "Yo, Bam, I'll tell you some studio tricks because your setup is sloppy." So, Rue, I'll be picking your brain, baby. Hype train. Thank you guys for the hype, for all the support.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Also, too, is like for this go around, obviously there's a change in the casting, so we should probably explain that as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I get so excited that's literally why having people in the room with me is so important. Just bring me back.
Well, before-
These are valid point.
Hold on a second. I also realized I haven't heard the theme in a really long time.
Oh, but don't we do something?
There's something that has to happen though.
Oh, that's
for us
right.
to
Maybe
do
the
that.
buds
You
are
know what I'm
picking
saying?
up what we're saying here. We do have a pretty kick-ass fucking intro to our show, Weed&D. And that's, what brought us all together here in the room today. So maybe we were going to do the intro video. But in order to do that, we got us a little ritual we like to do around here. Maybe you heard about it. Maybe you haven't. But we like to take a lighter like this electric green one here that matches the ones in chat. Hold them up high and go. Lighters up. First one in the studio! Woo! Let's play some fucking D&D, kinda. Ow!
WeeDnD, high fantasy, literally for you and me. So load up bowl and make a roll to take control. WeeDnD.
Ooh.
Come on.
How
We
long
can't
have you,
mute anymore. Now we're gonna laugh at
I
it.
know.
Yeah.
Yes.
How long have you been waiting to do that?
I was like,
I peed a little. I got a little bit of pee right now.
All right. That's okay. All right.
I've been laughing
All
at that for 2 years.
Yeah.
Just so you know, whenever he does it.
Good, because I do it
like,
and then I laugh and I'm like, you're
on.
laughing at your own sound effect right now, you asshole.
That's you.
Oh, we got a raid from Careful Cantrip coming in. Oh my gosh, DM Dave, my peeps over at Careful, I fucking love you guys. We stumbled upon each other. We're Tuesday night rockers. They fucking rock some of the best D&D in the game. Definitely do the favor. Like, I know raids come in and everybody goes, yay, and then whatever. Click on Careful Cantrip. Go to their channel. Give them a follow. Support them if you can. They always are showing right before us. And so, what better thing to do? Throw them on and then raid right in. You know, it's just fucking. Thank you guys, DM Dave. I fucking love you, bro. You are so fucking
Like
good.
the script wrote itself.
It's like, dude, one of the best things about this whole experience has been the opportunity to meet a lot of these other production agencies and people that create through the internet. Like, most of us have never met in person, but I'm just blown away at how many amazing human beings there are, especially in the D&D creative space. People that take the love of this game to like that next level and create their own stuff with it. It's just. Seriously, I have some of the best friends ever in the world. I've made very, very close friendships with people that I care dearly about that I've never touched in person. So, Dead Wolf coming through with a massive sub drop. Holy crap. Whoa! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, dude. Thank you so freaking much, guys. God, it's just so good. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not trying today.
No.
I'm not.
Today's
but thank
celebration.
you. Thank you, everybody who creates in this space. Thank you, everybody in the community who shares that you're working on things. Like, the best thing that this project can be is a place for creative people to come together in a community that allows you to be yourself and express the way you do and find comfort and joy and support. Oh my gosh, Brakars with the huge drop.
Come on.
You're gonna make me cry, you stars.
Come on, Arj. What? Come on.
Guys. Oh my God.
My heart. Oh, I slapped my mic where my heart was. My heart.
That's
my mic is.
I don't. Guys, thank you so freaking much. Seriously, Brack, thanks so much. So good to see you, man. One of the people I'm talking about right now. There are so many incredible people in this space, and look, it's a busy world. There's a million shows. There's a million things to keep track of. Take a second, man. Go check some of these people out. There's people putting their heart and soul into giving you some fucking good creative stories and just creating at that next level. And so I appreciate everybody that creates in the space. That's what Art Hard Studios is all about. Art hard, fucking put yourself into creation, and my life is all the better for it. I've never been happier in the world, maybe than I am sitting in this seat right now.
Okay, so let's talk about
sex.
Let's talk about what is like the casting and all that stuff, because I feel like we need to explain.
Yes, I know. You're like looking around the table right now, and you're like, wait, is this? And you're trying to focus. You're like, did Abby's hair grow? So just this, guys. One of the best things about this project is we get to work with badass, amazing people. Nicole coming on board is no exception. All of us are performers and creators, and our lives and availability shift all the time. Abby is still absolutely part of this project. Abby, Danny, we love you so much. As is Gus Langley, always forever in my heart, dude. One of my favorite human beings in the world. Having them with us is the reason we're in this chair right now, the reason that this community is what it is. And so in no small part is this, like, they are just incredible human beings, and we already miss them. Like, trust me, if I could sit 2 seats right here and have them with us, I would. So they're still part of the project. We are doing the show in a chapter progress where it's about 20 episodes a chapter now to allow for that. Sometimes we know we have a gig coming up and it just won't work. So that's kind of what this is. It's the extension of that. But we have filled some empty vacancies with one of my favorite human beings in the world, Nicole. Oh my God! Shake her good! Shake her good! Shake her good!
Oh shit! She's from behind the greens. Oh my God!
I couldn't remember where I knew her from. I was like,
with the mostest of behind the greens.
Humblest chipmunk there is.
Chipmunk is puffy.
Chipmunky.
In the flesh.
But yes, dear sweet Nicole has been the host of the Behind the Greens, where we do kind of drop the fourth wall and talk with you guys a little bit. Those will continue on here, probably in a little bit of a different format now that you're on. It'd be weird if you were interviewing yourself.
it's like
Interview yourself.
I'm kind of here for
Interview
it.
myself.
Yeah.
love to see that.
So what is it like being at the table? Well, it's actually really fascinating.
That's a great question, Nicole.
45 minutes, completely compelling, like amazing.
Wow.
We're all like, I learned a lot. Oh my
God. Yes. Well, I love this though, because it's such a cool experience to be here now with all of you guys at this table, which I've interviewed with some of you guys here off
All
and
separately.
on, but like, we're here. all of us together, and it's amazing.
All
On this
separately and now
table.
all together. There you go.
We can touch.
One love.
We can
get
touch,
one
and we're
love.
gonna.
One love.
Just a quick shout out to our people in chat. We've got some new people. Ella Jane, it looks like. I'm sorry, I am terribly blind, and it's a little distance.
Bro, you're telling
Lava
me. I'm
Kitten
like, I used to have
coming
my
in.
screen right
We've
here.
got, look at it. Antonio Restivo, Fire Master, Fire Wizard. I work with him at the Tournament of Kings, and we play the evil bad guy that shoots fire.
Jasmine's here.
What
Jasmine,
Jazzy's girl?
we're proving it.
I still can't see.
Vancouver by night, baby. I love you, bro.
Drowsy,
It's so good to see you,
Drowsy.
Steve.
Drowsy.
Also, get over there, check
Double
those
T?
people out. Double T
Yeah, I
in the
see Double
house.
T in the house.
Double T, my birthday is on Sunday this week.
Where that Tiamat at?
That Tiamat that you made me for my birthday like 2-3 years
Where
ago
that
now.
Tiamat?
Maybe,
Where that team at?
maybe you throw that. Oh shit, he said, maybe you throw that shit up, maybe make that happen. But yes, so this is the Chapter 2 cast. We are going to tell the story of the Kush Kingdoms, and we'll get into a little detail of that later. But thank you, Brenna. My brain will run a mile a minute, and I'll forget to do everything that I was supposed to do. And clarifying what's going on here at this table. First off, look at these fucking beautiful motherfuckers. Like, I get to hang out with them
look at
every
them.
Tuesday. That was the secret reason I built this project, just to hang out with some
all
friends,
around.
and they would have to, because they're required by law. To be here on Tuesday. So, oh my gosh, thanks so much. I really gave myself more credit than I could about reading the names of people. So Nicorus, my dude, been a huge fan of us for a long time.
Yeah.
Malicious Gaming, huge supporters of the show for a long time. Guys, it's just so good to see like fucking these people. It's like we've got Smoked Out Turtle, my dude, one of the first buds. He made his own Weed&D pipe and sent us a picture of that, and that shit has continued to lift me every single day. Looking at your beautiful fucking people, guys. I know I keep doing this, but it's never
Jasmine,
not this
I'm not fighting
exciting.
a
So,
gazebo.
Brown, we love you, bro.
I'm not-
B-Town
I'm not
coming
fighting
through.
a gazebo.
Geo is in the house, coming live. That's right, Geo. I'm saying your name right now.
Zeus!
Live. Wow.
Through the screen, I grab him.
I don't know. Are the
Olympia's
sound,
in the house, y'all.
Are the sound cues working? Because if not, we,
Tell them fix an intermission. Don't play.
Okay,
I
so.
know, but we can just say it. Wow.
Wow. So when you do wow, we'll do wow. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Oh, we owe
Wow.
two
We
wows. You guys ready?
Ready?
Wow.
We
Do we
didn't
want to do
count down.
3-part? Oh, wow.
You didn't
7?
watch the conductor.
This is what the see. Look, now I can't.
You
What's
cut
a
off-
7?
Was that an?
Well, Drew's the director now.
Score's director.
You're the director.
Wow.
Are you a cop?
the
Who's the
director.
director?
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
It's more nasally. It's like,
Wow. Aaron Berry, Baron Airy.
hey, Crash Berry in a fucking house. I love it.
Lighters up
Yeah,
for Aaron.
let's do that.
I'm not gonna lie, motherfuckers. This is gonna be a lot of what tonight is. This is about this. It's being here with you guys. It's being here with each other. Yeah, there'll be some show updates and things and all this stuff, but like this is wow. Tyler, he lives here. I
know that guy.
Huge supporter of the
that
show.
guy.
We
thought
love that
we were
guy.
him.
Wow, Vancouver. Wow.
Oh,
I know him. He lives
Wow.
here.
so funny.
He does-
Wow.
he lives right
How many
over
of these are? I actually did just say wow, like out of context.
like a real, like a
I was like,
normal.
You were
wow. How many
wowed by
times are
all
we gonna
those
say wow?
Spotted a wow in the wild.
So, chat, how have you been? What's going on?
Chat,
What's going on, chat?
What's up?
Keys,
We missed you.
Sorry.
When you
Yeah,
were
we-
talking about like what a crazy couple years it has been, like the buds have definitely been such an amazing
Fuck yeah.
support system and
Just being
family. So
there.
we love you, buds.
Yeah.
We fucking love you.
So much love. Such a beautiful community has happened because of this wonderful project and all of you.
Yeah, we've got our Discord, which is pretty sick
Discord.
nasty. We've got all sorts of fun stuff. I love rolling a dice every single
Yes.
day.
I
We
roll
do.
so shitty
Same.
every
But I did
day.
crit today, and I'm just gonna.
But when you
I'm gonna
rolled
live
good
by
in the show, you would roll bad.
That. Right. Yes. When I would roll good in Discord,
Discord.
I would roll shitty in the
All
show.
shitty, yes.
So I
Yeah.
love rolling shitty in Discord to roll hot in the show. Right.
Average.
And they also-
That's how Thoratrix was built.
They run campaigns in the Discord.
Yep.
That's true. Huge shout out to Titty Prime. I haven't seen her name. Drow 007. Oh my gosh, all the people are coming back,
like,
baby.
holy
But I don't see
Morgan's
Titty.
on
And
there, yeah.
I keep saying Titty. Her full name is Titty Prime. I'm sorry, I'm not just screaming Titty.
Titties!
Titties! Titty Prime runs
kinda fun.
a D&D game in our Discord server. We do have some Discord channels set up so the buds can play. I had the distinct pleasure of hopping in and getting to do a real lighters up with them during one of their breaks one time. But seriously, the community to bolster on how great you guys have been. I mean, there's a lot of ways to measure success, and the one that I find the most relevant is just like, do you feel good about what you do? And just the resonance that we've gotten back from you guys, the way it all just kind of comes together, and what this, like, it's supported us as we've gone through some of the hardest times in shared collective history, and it has just meant the world. Like, I genuinely have been thrilled to see you people. I know there's this, like, we're doing this presentation separation between us and stuff, and it just, like, it's so amazing to watch the community grow and watch people feel comfortable, and some of the really heartfelt messages that I've received personally through this project, and just I just want to thank everybody, because it's so easily forgotten, but it's genuinely, like, the reason that we've been able to keep the momentum on this project for so long is because it's doing this with and for you guys is just such a fucking treat, man.
Guys, roll for gratitude.
Roll for gratitude.
Oh my god.
Gratitude.
Yeah. Or attitude. It's just a detail.
Oh, one!
I also rolled a 1!
Wow!
I got a 3.
Wait, fire it. We have a cue for do it.
Do it.
We don't have the sound cue attached though.
Oh.
Oh, now y'all got poop on your faces.
Oh,
they got poop on them.
Shit,
I know you warned us.
Is that it? Is that the sound?
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Okay,
got it.
one more time.
Whoa. Shit.
There you go. Okay. We got it.
Good.
Shit, first a little bit.
We nail it?
So with a 1 on gratitude, fuck you guys. Like, I don't need no goddamn community.
I got it too. Fuck y'all.
Fucking,
Fuck
I'm not
off.
gracious.
What'd you get,
at all.
Blue? What did you roll?
I think it's a 9.
Nice.
Is that the highest roll?
I got
You
a 3.
spoke it like a 13. Though.
Yeah.
You're like,
Do a
well,
I don't know.
Do a pot.
Quotes from last sesh.
Oh, wait.
Welcome to Stairs and Squares with Weed&d. Bam. A combination of Dickens and slapsticks, six sticks, if you will, Gus. Is that a freaking spaceship? Pickles, you are so cool.
Yes, huge shout out. Lord of Lost Time, our dear friend Ernest here in town.
The man.
The man, dude. Just one of the
fucking
biggest supporters of the show.
Total Mitch.
Bro, this dude got me at a bar one night when I had a couple drinks and was like, do you want to talk about the deep lore of your world? And I was like, yes. And he asked all the questions that as a DM you dream people ask. So you're just like, so thank you. Mad fucking love to Lord of Lost Time. We're going to keep catching you guys as you come in. If we miss you, obviously we'll grab you. Johnny, our man Johnny, bro. Thank you so much for being here. Another huge supporter of the show. Drow 007, man, he used to go and just rally people. I'd see him bouncing all our Discords when we went live, all these other people, and just say, come watch the show. So Drow, we fucking love you, man. It's so great to see you back. Shadows played the Glorp commercial in his own stream one time, and we have become very fast friends. Genuinely, Shadows, I feel like you and I have actually like developed a pretty good friendship, even though, again, we have not actually met in person to this point. So he runs games on Dungeon Realms, which is a text-to-play app. Dungeons and Dragons thing, which is super cool. So
Greg?
there's so many different ways to play. Smoked Out Turtle, thanks for that sub, bro. We love you.
Missed you, Turtle.
Turtle.
But yes, so first off, best buds around, guys. I'm gonna lighters up to the buds, guys.
Hey.
Yeah.
We can all do one together.
I just stopped coughing.
It's the best thing.
Jesus
Thanks for
God.
the follow there, guys. Welcome on in if this is your first time. We fucking love you guys.
Cheers.
Oh, yes.
Oh, cheers.
Cheers. We fucking love you guys. Yes! I have a riddle for you!
Yes!
Oh!
Would you like me?
Oh, Glorp.
Glorp.
Glorp is actually a god now. He was ascended to godhood in the world of Ganjaria. So, oh my god, dudes. This is like, I keep just getting stuck to this. So I'm going to just thank you guys again. Thanks to the community. Thanks to everybody at the table. We did that. We introduced Nicole to the table.
Yes.
Look, so we've got some new people here tonight, guys. We're talking about where we've been. That's kind of a little bit about who we are as people. Who wants to jump in and be like, yo, this is what's up. This is who I am. This is what I'm about. Where you come from, what you do. I can go first.
Oh, I was gonna say I'll go. I'm probably the least interesting person of what's going on. However, I'm probably the happiest right now out of everyone because I'm not working. Well, I am. I'm a bartender.
Oh, you work
now.
in that coat,
Well, it's
bro.
like I'm a bartender and server and whatnot. But you know, I kind of picked my own schedule. I was restaurant manager for 10 years and just 60 plus hours a week on call 24/7. You know, my restaurant never closed and it was a lot. And I was a trooper. You know, that was the first 2 years of doing this. It was slogging through my stupid ass schedule. And I love you guys for working with me, but you know, we made it work, and you know, I I retired from management in June
Let's hear it.
last
Let's
year.
for self-empowerment 5. Woo! Let me get a 5.
And decided to take some time for myself and grow as a human being, reconnect with my family, with my friends, and take some time for Papa.
All right, he's also being very humble right now. Drew is a phenomenal performer and has done tons of shows in this town.
Well,
and he wants
I
to be
mean-
like, I'm the lead singer. You're not bad, but you're fucking awesome. And you,
I thought you meant just like recently. I haven't
just
done
like,
anything
bro, you
recently.
served. Like you're such an amazing person. Are you like?
Well, I thought you meant just like what's been happening since like the last time we were doing a show. Like I've been smoking a bunch of weed and playing video games since then.
My man.
So that's what I've been doing since then. But yeah, no, I'm a totally interesting person.
He's super interesting.
I'm super
I was gonna say,
interesting.
don't let him undersell you.
Yeah, no. I thought you meant just like since the last.
No, just like
I'm
maybe
sorry.
some of the folks don't, well, we did the behind the greens, but not all those were streamed all the time, so it's a cool
I
opportunity for us
just found
to.
out there was a script, so that's
Drew, we're on page
that's my
6 now.
bad.
We're on
You're
page
nailing
6.
it.
That was on me.
Every inflection.
I guess I'm
found
close.
Out there was a script. You're right on foot. Great job. You're doing great. You're fucking
God, this kid's fucking fire.
yeah. He's fucking
Oh
fire.
my God.
But I'm so
Unnatural.
happy to be back. I love our community. It's even when nothing's going on, just to get on and roll. You know what I mean? And just see that everyone else's roll. Just see how everyone responds to it with the stupid memes and the gifs and everything. Or is it gifs? Is it gifs?
You know, I say both. I'm not.
I say both.
I'm a GIF
I'm not
guy.
one of those guys. It's like I don't know what it is.
Brenna, do you know?
I don't know anything.
Okay.
The guy that created it said GIF, but I don't ever
Right.
remember
Said it's
asking the
GIF.
people who created anything how
But
they said
it's
things.
like
so.
whenever I say GIF, I think of peanut butter.
It's saying.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I that's why I say
The
GIF.
peanut butter defense. Thank you. It's even right
Right.
there. Jif is a peanut
Fucking
butter.
Thank
We
you.
really-
Thank you,
Peanut
double.
butter.
T.
Except everyone here. My logic, I'm a gift guy, but
Yeah.
it's like I don't care if you say GIF.
I'm not gonna-
Right,
not
I
be
know
like,
what you're
"Oh,
talking about.
The
not
body
breaking
snatchers, but
Oh, did you see that GIF?
Oh wait, guys, we got a wow.
Guys,
And
Wow.
so yes,
graphics. What's it? Graphics.
you guys, Rules is here.
rules explained. Oh,
Technically pronounced GIF or GIF. Thank you, rules.
Still don't know what it means.
Just whoa, Brad dropping another
Just-
batch of subs. Oh my gosh. Rules explained. Welcome back. Look, guys, as a DM, and especially one who smokes weed. I love Dungeons & Dragons, and I've played for over 27, almost 28 years now. I know the rules.
me beat.
But I also support the rule of cool, and things get a little flexible. My man, Rules Explained, has been here since almost the beginning
Thank
to
you.
clarify what the
Yeah, but,
actual rules of this game are. So,
But just rolls with
Dylan.
it. Yeah, it's like, this is what it should be, but this is dope. Like,
yeah, no judgment,
I'm
which
just
is
letting you
why
know,
I've
this is
always
what it should
appreciated
be.
I love
But this is
But keep
just,
going.
this is awesome.
And then I have one more. We'll roll to our next introduction, but I had one more big shout out, and that is Munge Party. Munge is actually
yeah.
in the studio with us tonight. He helped me construct these new layouts here.
that guy?
He's been a supporter of the show forever. You guys, if you're in chat, you know him. Obviously, he's one of the funniest guys around, and his comments just kill all of us. But just one other big shout out when it comes to people that like keep me going. Tom's on the ground doing the legwork every week, kind of keeping me going on this and keep pushing me to try new stuff and get bigger. And almost everything that's better about this show than it started has channeled through Tom. So, which is Munch Party. I'm sorry, I just said your real name.
Yeah, I was like, did you
Dox
are we
him,
using
dox
real
him,
names now?
dox him. I'll give you his address after the show.
Right. Social security
You
address.
leave my
you'll be-
boy
you'll be all
alone.
set.
Leave my son alone.
We love you, Tom.
Son
Talk to my
alone.
son. Or my son, or my son, or my daughter, or my son, or my son, or my daughter ever again.
Come by the Discord for them socials. There it is.
Wow, son,
Oh, yeah.
you've been busy.
Sammy Craner! Boom, 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 boom. We got a couple people I went to high school with coming through right now. Subakeshi, Sammy Craner, big friends of ours.
It's the good night
Sam?
Sam.
It
It's
is
the-
the
Wait,
Good
is
Night
Sam from
Sam.
Good Night
It
Sam?
is Good Night Sam.
That's the one.
The Good
So-
Night Sam.
It's the good night Sam.
When we
Breon's in here
when
too.
we oh what's that? Welcome in, Breon. We when we sign out of our show every night, we do a good night, Sam. I can't even lie and remember where it came from, but yes,
Well, no,
since that
Sam was
time-
like always part of it,
And then he would go to
like
bed.
be the first one to be
leave.
like, "Good night,"
tired.
And be like,
because
"Good night, Sam,"
I
and
think
we'd
he
all
like
just
just
start
had his
doing
kid
it.
or something
That
like
was
that.
it, yeah,
So he's like,
fresh.
"Guys, I've been on as long as I can. Good night." So he's like the first one to sign off. So all of us were like, "Good night,
night,
Sam,"
Sam.
and that just was like a
And
thing.
then
And
we
now
just
it's a
kept doing
thing.
it even
Yeah.
if he wasn't
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, and yeah,
Right,
even
and
if
then
he
it's
was
like, I have a kid, I can't be there every time. It's like, bro, we understand.
Yeah.
He's always with us.
Always with us. Me and that dude have done a ton of theater together. Lots of like 2-man, 3-man shows. So
Hell yeah.
I have a crush on him.
A little bit.
It's like a
more.
like a season premiere episode where we get all the. It's like exactly what it is.
That's
Everyone's
it, yeah.
coming around. Like
Yeah.
I remember that character from last season.
Oh, Sammy Creener.
I know the Good Night Sam.
Oh,
Level 3 rogue.
yeah.
I played
You
some
guys know
D&D.
the Good Night Sam.
Sammy Crane to that dirtbag. I remember him.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. What's chat saying? God damn it! This is the hardest part of this. Is not
Right? It's
Yeah,
seeing.
jumping
I was like,
in.
my screen used to be right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
So, you up next? Is it Jake?
Oh shit, we're still in introduction.
We are.
That's how you know you
introducing.
have a really good.
This is good.
Studio
You'll
experience.
be seeing some of this, guys. The show is more focused. We play D&D. It's not.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah, yeah.
We don't just sit around.
Right, no, we just
I
don't sit around and
promise.
talk shit.
I
Like,
take D&D way
Oh,
too
the
serious.
game.
We've got hype. We got the hype there. We got the hype.
Yeah,
The hype
hang
is
out,
here.
smoke
Everything.
shots.
Get to know each other for a second, you know.
Oh yeah, you know.
Palpable, indeed.
Jake Taylor here as Real Author. No, Gary Greenheart. No. We'll see. We'll see for the next one.
Oh, are we...
But yeah, I am a very blessed performer because performing introduced me to all of these people in this wonderful room. You were talking about video games, so last video game I played was Hi-Fi Rush, and I loved it. And I'll pass it from there.
I'm gonna keep going. I feel like I'm the one we talk to the most. I get to do this a lot.
But
Or do
everyone
what do
loves you
want?
the most.
All right. I'm a fire wizard, and I'm in Tournament of Kings. I play the evil wizard Mordred here at the Excalibur here in Las Vegas. Born and raised in Vegas. I was the artistic director for a couple theaters here for a little time, including one of my own. That was Quadrant 9 Productions.
I was like-
Sorry. As well, I am a performer. I work with the Nevada Shakespeare Festival here in town. I tend to do a lot of work with them. We're going to be doing Romeo and Juliet at Shakespeare in the Park this next month, and then we're doing The Tempest after that. And then we're going to Turks and Caicos and doing some Shakespeare there later and bringing some Shakespeare to the schools out there. And yeah, dude, I am the most blessed human being you'll ever meet. I have been lucky enough to get some amazing breaks in this profession. I've been able to be a professional entertainer for a living, and that has led me to meet these absolutely incredible human beings that are all sitting at this table. And I'm lucky enough that when I reached out for this project, they all said yes, and it's kind of become the driving force of my life for a few years here in a very fulfilling way. I say that. So yeah, man, got my degree in theater and just kept on doing that thing. And I love everybody. I love every single person that's hearing this. I have a wonderful girlfriend, my beautiful love, Stephanie McHugh. She's the studio manager of the studio, keeps me alive and keeps the keeps everything running on time. So I'm the luckiest dude in the world, man. I have some of the best friends you could ask for, or love of my life, and just creating and getting to know all you people. So that's me. That's what I'm about. I love you. I think you should create something today.
Do it.
And I'm Nicole.
Bold move for the new kid. Bold move for the new kid.
I like it.
Right.
Taking a
You said there's no wrong answer.
Yeah, there aren't any wrong answers.
You said no wrong answers
No wrong
today.
answers.
Fine.
That's it.
No, hi, I'm Nicole. Yay, I'm really excited to be here. I'm excited to be with all of you guys. Behind the Greens was so much fun, and now I get to play the game, which I'm still learning, so it's going to be very exciting. There's dice involved, so that's
Yes.
good.
It's called Dungeons and Dragons. There's no dungeons and rarely dragons.
Oh, great. Yes, wonderful. Actually, I won.
don't want
Truth be
dragons.
told, I do have one dice set of my own that I won from the game. Remember,
Hey.
Steph, you knew that I won lipstick too. That was fun. But yeah, I'm excited to be here with everybody and play. I'm a performer in town. I've also been very grateful that I've been able to make a living as a performer. A lot of fun little projects coming up and things that have happened in the past. And I do this really cool little project with this fool over here and our other friend Amanda called Morning Murders. I have a sticker here if you can see it. But it's our lovely podcast that we do together about murder and true crime and
Yeah.
coffee. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of that.
It's great.
It's a killer segue.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nicole is actually the one that like edits everything and puts all the episodes together so that when you listen, like we record in her in the breakfast nook. And she takes care of all of it. So like big ups to Nicole for taking on producer and like sound engineer and then just being amazing. So she does a lot of things. She wears a lot of hats.
I do. I love hats.
She
I
loves
actually I have a dad hat collection.
It's actually
Send
bald.
in your
This is a hair hat.
Like she genuinely loves.
I need to see your hat guy.
I would I would drop dead. I would drop dead in
What's
this
your
moment
hat
if she
guy
took her
judging
whole.
you?
I was like, great.
I used to be a hair guy. I need a hat guy now.
Can I jump in?
Guy.
Blackwater D&D just got here.
Yes!
Fucking our best friends in streaming. Meow, 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 meow.
Friend,
And Tim and all the
Friend,
gang,
friend.
Adam and all of them, guys, that our journey has been parallel, and we met through the internet, and there were people around, and we got to know each other, and now I've had the pleasure of streaming with them. I got to play Shren Old Buck, an old villain from
That
our
old
old camp.
That old
Jack.
son
Got to
of
play
a-
with them, and just genuinely, they're incredible people. They're all about
Dad
mental
of a-
health and the same message.
dad?
We love creation,
Bitch of a
unity.
dad.
They're just some of the best human beings you can know. Do go over to Blackwater D&D and give them a follow. Absolutely, this moment. They are incredible, and we just love them. And I'm sorry, I get excited when I see.
No, they're
Oh.
cool. I saw them.
Oh my God.
I saw them in the chat. There's people doing so many great things in the chat. You guys are amazing. It's so weird to see you because usually like I have to have like 4 windows up like when we're over Zoom, so I'll have it on my phone or something, so I'll look down and see it. And I've missed things, so it's like really fun to be able to like
Yeah.
be
Look up. And...
Great, because like when we're doing it on the laptops, I have to have like 4 windows open, so I can never really follow the chat, and I'll just have it on my phone or whatever. But so I'm just so happy that we're in person.
All
now.
the tech issues are in the room.
Yay!
If there's
Right.
a problem, we can fix them, and we know why.
Something happens to you, we all deal with it.
lies.
Oh my god!
Jake's never gonna freeze again.
And it was so sad.
Well,
'cause,
that's
And if he does, then we
Aw,
all
there we go.
freeze.
right, and then Gus would have to be up until like fucking forever in the morning because we're
Jake, I
streaming.
see you.
Like, yeah, so it was like so nice to be here. I am Brenna. Hi. You guys know me. I'm a bunch of boys, but you all know me as Big L's. I'm Wee. Boop, 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 boop. So I'm hi. I do stuff and things. I have a podcast, a true crime podcast with this sparkling creature and Amanda. And you guys have seen Amanda around. She's a person.
She is.
And
Can't confirm she's a
I
person.
also perform burlesque with that person. We have an Instagram. Our duo name is called Naughty Harlot. So I do that. I do funny burlesque. I like to dress as an old man and be sexy. It's something I do for fun and money. I also produce theater out of there's a place our stage is called the Playhouse. We've produced live D&D there before. We're fundraising right now so we can finish some renovations we have to do, and then we can reopen and continue doing more live D&D shows. That was so much fun when we did that. I cannot wait to do it again.
Yes, we will be doing more.
Are his
too.
boots still there?
That's like,
The
please tell
boots
me,
are still there.
tell me
No,
my
they're-
boots
I think they're in like a glass
of
like,
elven kind are still
yeah, they're
there.
in like a
Container.
it's in a very specific.
I was gonna say,
box, yeah.
looking at our cast now, I think just about all of us would still fit in those boots of elven
The
kind.
boots,
Yes.
they were amazing.
Yeah.
Susan!
Roll for shoes.
And the Lord of Last Time, who was my only
Supporter.
supporter, but the only one I needed. And then I
Yeah.
tossed you. I wish I have no gold, but I would toss it you a general direction if I could. So yeah, so that's what I do. It's called The Playhouse, theplayhouselv.com. We're reopening. We just did Monday's Dark, which was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Raised a bunch of money so we can continue. Yes,
won
she
stuff
literally
You're
won.
so
I went
lucky.
She's
You
winning
win
stuff, yes.
everything. Oh my god.
I win. I wish I won everything.
Yeah.
Just
I think
kitchen
that's
stuff.
everything.
Carbon.
Carbon. We're all made of carbon. What?
Carbon 24 was. I can't read the numbers here. It's 64.
2467.
24. Thank you so much. God, I'm blind.
Wait,
we
I see
are
director
live.
dude
We
subscribed for
buds are
33
live.
months.
Oh, well, we got a director, dude. That's that man, my. I don't know if I should be screaming people's
Right,
names.
that's like,
Real
are we
names?
I
are
should
we
probably
using
stop
real
doing
names?
that. But like, Mai could have been anything.
Yeah, my Sharona.
Look at this.
Him, our good friend, my
Our good friend My Sharona.
Putting all your nerds in,
In
one
one
basket.
basket.
Are we bam?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Called out
I got called out.
in these.
I got called. Oh, Blackwater.
Sweet.
Tim, that's the DM for Blackwater D&D. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
sharing
Timbo.
yourselves with this
Timbo
guy.
Slice.
Cuba came in. Oh my gosh, another friend from high school. That one hit. That's actually in his name, so I can say it.
Right.
So I'm calling it Cuba.
Yeah.
So we're fine. I'm learning. It's like I gotta be. Yeah. Here we go.
We
Here
should
we go.
keep screaming people's names.
You
I
just
mean,
keep.
You
Go.
guys can call me
Fake
Tim.
names. Fake names.
I like the episode where they screamed people's names the whole time.
It's like Brenna.
Someone new came in
Can we
chat.
call each other our names? Is that cool if you and I do that?
What do you mean?
If I call you Brenna, can you just call me Drew? Is that fine?
I mean, how much are you gonna pay me?
Do you have much gold?
Do you have many gold? Do you have many gold pieces and rupees?
I know a guy
I
that
would like
got a
some
lot of
rupees.
gold from someone else at one time. I will go and talk to Ernest and see how much gold
Don't
I
call
can
him
get
out.
from him.
Much gold.
We're using real. Are we not using real names?
Only if they're
I
in the
swear to
chat.
God, we said we were using real names.
Only in chat. We're calling out real names of people in chat.
That's where the problem comes in because I'm just some of
I
them, their
thought we
name
were
is already
chatting.
in
That's.
it.
Sorry. I'm guys.
sorry,
I'm
I'm
old.
sorry.
I forgot that there's a chat and then there's a chat.
The
So,
the chat.
You are
chat.
sweet. We see all of you.
Yeah, this is like we're legit. We're like staring you guys in the face and like hanging off the words.
My name
That's
is
true.
Lettuce.
The big friend of the show, Lettuce, is actually he's a cabbage.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's actually made of cabbage.
Cabbage.
It's a good video. It's light.
I will not get it twisted.
Oh, what?
What's happening?
Who's they?
Who's they?
Is that us?
are
Are we they?
So that's
talking-
Sean.
are you
He's
talking about
fired.
doctors?
Wow.
No, yeah, I'm gonna just call you by what your name and chat is. I realize it's like I should probably just say that. That's whatever.
Yeah.
They're clearly comfortable sharing that because it's their name.
I was like, that's why I was trying to joke
Right.
about it because it's.
It's a good joke.
It's a good joke.
The joke is
Shaking
funnier
your
when
head.
you explain it. I've found. So.
Yeah. Help. Light.
Oh my God! Lighters up!
Oh,
Light.
Hell yeah!
Lighters.
I got it.
Lighters,
Lighters.
Lighters?
Lighters up.
All right, on three.
I think it's
three
like-
lighters.
Lighters
Wait,
up.
on
So,
three?
I got it.
Lighters.
One.
Lighters on. Oh, no.
Wait, are we doing it?
hold
I got
Are
you.
you actually out?
I got you.
Wait.
Just hold the
Here, I'll
gas
let you
down. There you
borrow.
go.
I
Thank
did
you.
it.
Oh, you
did
got it?
Light.
This
Wait,
is
so,
Granny's last.
wait, that's
I'm
all
gonna-
we got. Go!
Go.
That's all we got. That's all we got.
Lighters up. All right. This is a natural transition point
Oh.
as the room
Oh yeah.
comes down into a calmer place.
Oh.
Where we're at right now. All right. We are getting ready to start chapter 2 of the Ganjaria saga, which is currently a 5-chapter saga. We saw the first story, the chapter 1, which was our adventure in Sativan, kind of the virginal, happy, innocent kingdom of extravagant wealth and plenty. Not really a world of adventures as
We
everything
have
kind
2
of changed.
wows.
2 wows?
And
I went 1 high, 1 low. Was how I went.
good.
I
There's
liked
so many
it.
different
Variety.
ways
You
out
gotta
there.
bury
I
it
thought
up.
it was.
Yeah,
yeah.
Got
It's
a
like
variety.
salsa.
What? Lee's here. Lee and Dirty Davy. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
There's more.
God.
See, this is the best part. It's just
The old school crew. of
it
old
just
school
keeps
crews.
hitting. It just
Yeah.
keeps hitting. Dirty Davy's
shit
been with
slaps.
a fantastic artist, as well as Lee, who has been a huge friend of the show and has actually helped me on like the business side of things, like tracking stats and data and all that really fun stuff you think about when you're like,
Yeah,
do a
Pet
D&D
Guy
show.
Glow,
So huge friends of the show as well. So we are moving forward. As if you want to watch what we've done, there's 2 parts. There's a prologue. It was 76 sessions long. It was the end of the world of Everendel, which led to the birth of this world of Ganjaria. The way that happened was decided entirely by the players as the lore shifted around their actions. And it led to Queen Mab, the evil ice queen of Fey lore, robbing the life from Everendel and creating a planet of her own, a plane of her own, which we call Ganjaria. So first season was them in Sativan. And at the end of this big harvest festival, they were going to open the gates and all the food would be shared with the world and everybody would do well for another year.
Everyone.
Our players, however, decided to stop that gate from opening, which for good reasons, admittedly. But everybody beyond the
I mean,
gate
it was like a consensus.
doesn't know
It's like
that.
majority vote. I don't know if all
So
of us
we are
agree.
finally going to be going from beyond the black iron gates of Sativan to the Kush kingdoms. The central city of Saleh is surrounded by the triad cities, Poulpe, Lumal, and Cordo. The houses of the stag, octopus, and raven, which rule over them. Each caste is their own special. You know, the crow is this aristocracy and rigorous social hierarchies. The Lumal is this of the stag is military and might and champion tournaments of strength. And then the cast of the octopus is more the cast of the free thinker, the freewheeling. Their leader won it literally in a game of cards. So we're entering more of a Game of Thrones style story as opposed to Sativan, which was kind of this innocent, fanciful area. And now there's kind of this cutthroat treachery, deception, political intrigue, power struggles going on all around. That's the story we're about to tell, the story of the Kush Kingdoms. The king of Saleh has died, and you will be investigating who killed him.
And to kind of explain maybe why Abby is gone, part of the story is that Amaryllis followed to go after the stone.
Followed the God Seed all the way to the tree where Queen Mab herself lives at the center of Ganjaria.
So now we'll have like an entirely new person. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah. And
for those of you guys that are just joining, because I saw somebody ask if we could introduce the new person again. Yeah, it's Nicole. She was a host of our like live
Behind the Green show.
Behind the Green show.
Yes.
So she's a fucking mensch.
Yeah, and
Enjoy.
I'm Hufflepuff Chipmunk in the chat.
Yes.
So I've been around.
Co-host with Brenna Folger for Morning Murders.
The Morning Murders, yes.
Murders.
Yes. We're also in a
Incredible
movie called
actress.
Scare Me.
We are in a
on
movie
Amazon
called Scary.
Prime.
Yes, Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Still
Gus
there.
is in that too, actually.
Gus,
Another there's 3 WeeDnD cast members in this. It is,
If you have
it's
Amazon Prime,
it's a
you
movie.
can watch it now.
It's definitely
Not
a
right
movie.
now, after this,
movie.
and then watch
It's
it.
on there.
It's there.
there?
It's there. It's not the
And
first.
you can watch it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's on there.
Yeah.
And we're great.
Yeah. Yeah, we did awesome.
We're so good.
We did a great
Y'all
job.
were like,
I mean,
Thank you.
yeah.
Thank you.
Cool. Okay.
So that's just the setup of like, what's up with this? Like, that's the story we're going to be telling. We are in a kind of a phase right now where that's about as much lore as they have. I sent this lore document. I will share it in the Discord after the show. Actually, that's a good idea. And also go to the Discord if you want to see it. I shared a one campaign page, so it highlights some of the themes of the story, things that they would know, maps, a couple characters, and then they are, as a group, going to choose a patron. We'll do that on the session 0. So this is where we're at, though. Like, Nicole, admittedly, is newer to playing it. She has played at this table. And Nicole, what's your claim to fame here at this exact table?
At this exact table, dear Bam, I rolled the first D20 crit hit.
Boom!
Yeah.
I'm crit hitting that one. We're just I'm gonna call that a legit crit.
I mean,
Go.
I could cough for a little while.
Yes, our first test game at this table, Nicole was the first dice roll, and it was a crit. And so that was the first crit at this glorious table, and it was baptized in the pure joy of critical hits.
Yes.
And that's something I like about our show. It's like, if you're at that place, if you haven't played D&D or have only played a couple times, or like, we're very open about asking questions, and there is a game and there is a story, and the game has mechanics and the story has its own reality, and sometimes we'll literally pause and clarify points that need contention. I think it's helpful for people that don't really know D&D to hear those questions. So as you have them, always feel free to share.
Yes, I will.
I'm gonna carry on with Pickles.
That's right.
Pickles is gonna carry through to the next season. Ho ho.
That's it. The only person coming over the gate that's actually going to the Kush Kingdoms.
Yeah.
With Boxo.
With Boxo and there was the Brian plushie.
That's right. There's another Cuddle Forged named Brian. Little throwback to our little. You might see his crocodile on the crit hit there. That was a throwback to the prologue. All of our stuff, by the way, you can find on YouTube.com/ArtHeartStudios. We have 76 episode prologue, a 20 episode chapter 1 of this World of Ganjaria. We are about to start another 20 episode sequence of chapter 2. Just so we're all, things are coming to they're all just.
Have
like
you
a
guys
nexus.
given any thought to what you would want to be? I'm excited to be Pickles. I'm excited because I want to take my reasoning was I really want to take the monk class as far as I can go because it was so fun. Yeah. So if I'm gonna ride that Pickles.
Based on the setting, Pickles is going to be fucking hilarious in
Yes.
this setting.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of French stuff in this one.
Oh my God! But France isn't real.
But France isn't real.
It's
We all.
Kush.
It's
She was
yes.
speaking Kush.
It's the Kush Kingdom.
Kush
Yes,
accent.
yes, the Kush Kingdom.
Is the Gush accent?
Yes, Pickles, the character, the only
Fucking
character
yes.
continuing from the story of the first chapter, bringing kind of the events with itself as it comes into the Kush Kingdoms. And then everybody else is having new characters. You guys, we're at the point now, we've all kind of discussed, some of us have gotten art put together, but this is kind of what D&D is like. There's a point where you're just kind of getting everything together. Nicole's got a character concept and we're working lore into the background of it. But we've done a little bit more stuff with you guys. You guys want to share a little bit about your characters?
Or thinking about what you might want to be. Like, I'm just curious because we've played some, we've thrown some dice together a little bit over this like break. But that doesn't mean you have to play those things that you were.
Yeah, we also did some one-shots, which we're considering making canon and having some strange changes between the beginning and next chapter. Some fun stuff happened. But yes, so there's been a few different characters played at the table, and locking any of those in right now is we're still kind of in that nice liquid area. So where are you guys at? What you thinking?
Are you locking yours in?
I think I'm gonna lock mine in.
That's sick.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna lock mine
Where else
in.
would
I like that it was pretty cool. It was a fun dynamic.
It's kind of a mix between what I normally play, but also what I don't normally play. So it's like,
Hold on, pause. Fucking Lord of Lost Time just said, either you make up the lore or I do. Choose wisely. I mean, he did write Pickles' book. Pickles
That's true.
is his book.
Yep,
so,
I remember that.
It's not, he ain't wrong.
We gave him a lot of power.
Yeah. He's got a lot
wasn't that
of
the same book that
Be
had
kind, we love you.
the little
the
He's the one
Brian
writing the script.
Crocodile
Right,
thing
yes,
too?
yes,
Wasn't there like a page that had a?
There's pages that were missing in
maybe.
the book as well.
Yeah,
so.
and there's something about a Lord of Lost Time in this strange Kush Kingdoms.
Weird.
Anyways, sorry, but I was but please tell them we've been tickling the balls of it. Tell them what you want to do.
Oh no, I don't know if like we're still in that. Is liquidity a word in that liquidity?
Dude, I'm fine. Everybody can be whatever. It's your guys' call, man.
So it's
This
like
is
I
just
think
this,
I'm
we're
gonna
being-
lock it
where
in,
we're
but
at.
I'm not
That's what
100% because I was like I kind of want to see now that the dynamic has changed a little bit of our party and whatnot, and those were kind of just to get us comfortable being around each other on the table, rolling
dice.
real ass fucking dice.
Listen.
Listen to that. Do you hear that? That sounds
You
good.
didn't click X.
Oh, Papa like.
But it's also nice to talk about like the class because I've never heard of it
Well,
before.
see, that's the thing. I don't really know that much about it.
Well, then let's learn rules.
We'll learn together.
Oh yeah, rules is
Here we
here.
are.
So I think it's a blood hunter.
Yes,
Is the name of the
Dude.
class.
Yeah, baby.
shout out Matt Mercer, creator
yeah.
of the class.
seeing
Based
this.
on The Witcher.
Based on The Witcher. So yeah, I was. I
I'm
was
playing that video game.
I was playing The Witcher 3 because they released the next gen update on PS5,
Oh, yeah, I
and
remember
it's like my top 5 video games of all time.
in my top
so
3, so I
good.
kind
I
of
love
That's
it
why.
so much.
Well, you always kind of beat me.
He means that erotically.
Oh.
Hi, Station.
I mean that.
What station's here?
The legend. The legend.
The
is
legend herself.
He's here.
Stacia, fellow comedian.
my favorite.
Used to be in Mother Puppets, a sketch comedy troupe that would perform in town here.
Yeah. I wouldn't watch you guys. It was good.
Yeah. See what I mean?
I did.
Yeah.
I wouldn't watch you. But yeah, so it's a blood hunter. I don't really know that much about it, but it's based off the Witcher.
Sounds like you hunt blood.
character,
You're like,
yeah.
Oh, gosh. God,
The
it's
name
not.
though. He got a good ass name.
Well, I don't know. It's a fun name. I just
is it?
threw it together.
Tell 'em.
It's fun. It's
They're here.
okay. So the
Say
character's
it.
name
Say
is
it out loud.
Well, I'm gonna
Wait, say
It's
it.
your whole
Say
chest.
it.
With your words.
wait.
Say it.
So say it
Say it.
or
Wait.
wait. What is the chat? Just say it. Okay.
Just
the
say
chat.
it.
Okay.
Steph says say it.
Well, Steph
Can
said just
verify.
say it. So
Gotta go ahead and say it.
so I'll drop it.
Probably say
I'm not
it.
gonna say it.
So technically, blood hunters have several subclasses. Go
Yes.
ahead, Nicole,
Oh,
keep
I
going.
am. I'm the. What am I? The school of the Ghost Slayer
The Order
or
of the
Ghost Hunter or
Mutant.
Ghost.
I think it's Ghost Slayer.
I think it's
if
Ghost
it's not, it's
Slayer.
cooler to say
It's-
it.
yeah.
We
Based
might.
around
Ghost Slayer
The
sounds
Witcher.
better,
Yeah.
so we're just gonna go with that.
Vampire.
Yeah, School of the Ghost Slayer, Legion of Unrest.
Oh yeah.
Man, that's what you put on a
Yeah.
business card. Like,
Gonna say. Sounds like a restaurant.
Like, I'm not
manager
gonna
to me.
hire you.
Unrest.
Legion of the Unrest.
Unrest.
It's
business card.
So yeah, it's
a mattress
it'll be fun, I think. Lucian Lamore is the name of my character. So the Wolf of Love.
Wolf of Love.
Wolf of Love. Get out of here.
Yeah, I figured we were going
Dim
with
the
the French
lights a
thing
little.
with Piquels. So why not go a little not French because France isn't a thing in this.
France isn't real.
France isn't a real
France is
thing.
not real.
No.
You can't prove me otherwise.
So Lamore is
I've
just
never seen it.
it's
Never
Kush.
seen it.
To be fair, no, I've never seen it.
Seen the toast, but man.
I've seen the
can
toast.
come from
Look,
anywhere.
nobody's saying French toast doesn't exist. But I think what happened was somebody had French toast and they were like, what is French? And they're like, no, it's France. And they're like, what's France? And they're like, country.
Like it sounds like a seasoning.
It's actually French.
It doesn't sound like a
toast.
country to me. It sounds like a seasoning.
So because you just
Like French fries, French toast.
Or is it French's toast like Reese's? Like French Stewart owns all that French toast.
French Stewart.
What?
Wait.
No, Taylor baby. Didn't she played at this table too? Wasn't she playing that day when you rolled the 20?
Yeah.
yeah.
part
At this table.
Taylor's
at
played at this
table.
freaking table. Oh my god. Hugs and nugs, girl. It's so good to see you.
Hugs and nugs.
Oh my gosh. Hugs and nugs.
I don't need a business card to spread the Wolf of Love.
The Wolf
I
of
need
Love.
a miracle
I'll get
to
Sandy
spread the
working
Wolf
on
of
that.
Wolf of
The
Love.
Wolf of Love
The
theme.
track.
It'll be
Amazing.
some
Fucking
sexy
Sandy
time
Stein
jam.
fire.
Dude, Sandy Stein, huge shout out to Sandy Stein. Up
Yay.
until we are going to utilize Sirenscape as well during this. Big shout out to Sirenscape. We're not using them right now, so but we will. That will be part of the setup. But up until now, all of our music, all the like incredible fantasy music that you've heard, is done by one man. His name is Sandy Stein, and he created it all for the show. In fact, if you type #WeeDnD in chat right now, it'll enter you into a drawing to win
A drawing?
the Master WeeDnD soundtrack. This has all the songs that have been created for the show. We've done a couple giveaways before. There are tracks that have never been like given away before. So even if you've had it once, throw it up in chat. Throw a #WeeDnD. That's WeeDnD. And it'll enter you. We'll do that before we sign off tonight. We'll make sure somebody gets that.
Don't be a coward.
Don't be
Coward.
coward.
People are doing it. There's a bunch now.
Okay, I have to do this. This is the part where smoking weed comes into play. All I've ever wanted to do is make a video of like somebody watching the Brave Little Toaster. And it's like the end shot of Brave Little Toaster, and then they just run into their kitchen, grab their toaster, and go, "Coward!"
That's great. Right, film it,
do
write it,
that.
cut it, chop it, remix it.
If only you had a studio to film that.
If gosh, if only I had a
God.
camera and
All right.
friends and people that act.
WeeDnD's canceled, guys. We're
Toasters.
filming
We're
the last scene of Brave Little
Sorry, guys, we gotta go.
Sorry, we're
this
done.
has been fun,
We're done.
but I
It's
think
been
It's been a
fun.
hell of a ride.
check the
but-
script. I think it's time to do that.
It's a passion project. This was kind of the announcement video.
You smell that? It's Brave
This is actually our
toast.
voicemail. You've called and you're getting all of this.
No, you made an opportunity
Bowls
for
and kisses.
more.
Hugs and nugs.
Hugs
and nugs,
Oh,
those are
Tay-Tay.
Fantastic. Oh my god, you guys
Tay
are a
Tay
blessing.
Renee.
All right, Jake,
Jake.
Yeah?
if that is your real name, Jake off. What's up?
Hey,
Having a Jake off.
Oh,
jaking off this whole time.
Jaking
I'm just still so excited.
Shaking it.
I checked it like 3 times already.
Yeah, we've had some fun talks about potential characters for this campaign, and I'm very excited.
Yeah, he works into the lore pretty well. It is a new character. When we were doing our one-off, I had that one-off character.
Oh, is that what we're calling it? A one-off now?
Actually, we're calling our one-shots one-hitters. They're going to be the WeeDnD one-hitters.
That's what I was like. That's what we
One-hitter.
were calling. I was like, there was another name for it. What was that?
I got weed names for all kinds of stuff. It's like I'm good at one thing, and it's weed
Coming up
names
with
for
weed
things.
names.
But we did have a one-hitter where I had a ranger character, and that was really my first time rolling dice.
His name was what? Tell him his name.
Danger Dupree.
Fucking Danger
Danger
Dupree.
He's fine.
Oh, that's ice.
He was a gentleman with real bad luck.
Yeah, he had his neck
man.
broken.
Oh my
His neck
God,
broke.
yeah.
Spoiler.
Bye.
I like the.
We didn't record it, so you're
Holy
not.
shit.
This doesn't ruin any episodes. For
It
you.
wasn't even like Gary. There was no stairs.
Right.
It was
No
just literally an
stairs involved.
angel with a chain and just like.
I was like, yeah, you got your neck broke by an angel.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go, you're.
Yeah.
Better than stairs, though. If you're, yeah, exactly. If you're gonna go,
Agreed.
angel chain neck break over falling down the stairs multiple times.
I missed it's my last character that we aired, like from chapter 1. Man, everyone else was doing the boss fight, and Gary was just falling downstairs.
You're doing your
Over
best.
and over.
Sometimes it's
And
doors.
I almost kind of looked at Bam like through the Skype screen. I'm like, is this how it goes?
Yeah.
Is this how he's going down?
I think everybody that's played
It's
D&D
hilarious.
We've all been there,
has
dude.
their stairs. Like, there's been like a puddle of mud that kept you. Oh, band name. Anyway, that is a big band name.
I was like,
I like how you said it. We all
I think
have
that one's
stairs.
taken.
We all have some stairs. I think in all our lives we have some stairs, guys. I think we can all relate to that.
I have a one-story house, so I don't have stairs.
So,
Tell me the story about your house.
What we do here, it's called improv, and you yes and. What you do is you take like the thing, like say we were doing like a bit, and then you would like take that bit and be like and.
Oh.
So like I have a one-story house.
Yeah, Drew, you should pay
And-
attention to this right now.
Oh.
And there's a stair
And
that goes to my kitchen.
yes. And
I don't know that was any better.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I came in hot and
No.
just really
I just
I didn't stick
derailed.
that landing at all. So
No.
I'm gonna go to
I was
dice.
like I was like rolling with.
I was gonna say,
what's a stair?
I'm putting Bam
What's
in
the-
dice jail. Bam is
Carrie Strug, was that
there
her
it
name?
goes.
You
Carrie's
Carrie
in the
Strug
dice
that.
jail.
You stuck the landing, but you broke your fucking ankle on national television during the Olympics.
But I'm a hero to some.
Well, yeah.
I don't know who I'm pointing to. I hope there was like
Yeah.
3 or 4
Everybody.
people.
I
that
was
were
like, me? Who are we pointing at?
Let me think. Okay,
Oh
so
shit.
then
Yeah.
was that
So new character.
new character.
new character.
Oh.
Danger do
You're not locking yours in?
Danger's gone.
Dangers.
What a twist! We should take a break. No, I'm kidding. I was kidding. What if we
Oh,
have to pee?
wait. But
That's a good point. And that's where we'll pick it up after intermission, guys.
Cliff.
The cliff. The
Straight
cliff
cliff.
is Jake's new character. I know you'll be back, obviously, because how could you? He's frozen.
Y'all brought me
As I
back.
said it,
Y'all
as
brought me
soon as I
back.
said it. Guys, we do have it's going to be a 10-minute intermission that we've got here. Please check out the incredible art. This is a huge shout out to Vlad Kolonik, Sean Gilchrist, Jake Taylor has art in there as well. All the artists who have submitted, you'll see a nice slideshow of some of the incredible pieces of art that have made for the show. Over 100 pieces of art at this point have been generated just out of this crazy little thing, guys. Please enjoy some of the best of it. And we will be back in 10 minutes to fucking tell you a little bit about what's all the cool shit that's coming.
yeah.
Everybody.
So
Dungeons and Dragons and Danica Patrick. Dungeons and Dragons and Danica Patrick. Dungeons and Dragons and Danica Patrick. We always noodle arm. We always noodle arm. And now we can noodle arm with you. Noodle arm is the best warm-up if you're sitting in a chair, by the way. Always make sure that you noodle arm. We at WeeDnD are very pro noodly arms, and we encourage you to do it several times a day. Holy crap, welcome back, guys. Congrats to the Battle Royale winner. It was one of our new people won the Battle Royale. And you know,
Welcome. Shit.
long may they reign. Big shout out, we got a raid from Blue Collar DM during the break. I hope you liked that art. It makes me cry when I watch it, so I couldn't stand by the screen because literally I tear up every time I watch it. It's just like all this beautiful art from the story that we tell. So thank you guys if you're just joining us now. This is our first night in the Art Hard studio. This is a studio launch of the channel. It's kind of a chill vibe tonight. Just a great opportunity for us to check in with the most incredible community of buds that we have. If you're new, check us out. We're all over all the social media places. Thank you, Director Dude, for the sub. Mwah, we love you. Gifting subs, sharing that bud love. We appreciate the crap out of that. Enjoy the emotes. We have some fun ones. But yes, now I lost my train of thought. Where was I at, guys? That's the one.
First time
We're
here.
back.
We're here in the studio together.
Right.
Look at us.
We're
here in the studio
at the
together.
table.
So we did Cliff on Jake's character.
Yes.
Oh, right.
So we talked a little bit about your one-shot character, Danger Dupree, which again, what a name.
What a name.
So good.
But
Who knows
now,
what happened to that guy?
I'm
that
gonna
cutthroat?
miss him so much.
Yeah.
He'll
Oh,
be around.
man.
I'm sure he'll come. He'll be
there's
a
some
guy.
fun lore stuff that happened because of that one shot. So just stay tuned for that.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's funny. Like now that we're coming back, my character's name is Cliff. No.
No.
Oh my gosh!
I was like,
is it
no,
really?
it is not.
Clift!
No.
And then we go to intermission again.
So funny. Haha.
No, my character is Zymark Ivrecula the Inquisitor.
Oh my god.
Or for short, Mark the Necromancer.
Oh, Mark.
Given the
Mark.
the pomp and the chivalry of the Kush Kingdom,
Yes.
Mark dives right into that.
Yeah.
I like
Any of those social gatherings, that's the big wig, the powdered, the makeup, the face, the outfit, everything, the décolletage.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, yes.
So, if any of these incoming heroes need any assistance, it's not my first rodeo.
Rodeo.
As they say.
Ooh, I've been on
They do
rodeo.
not,
Rodeo
say
drive.
that, but I do not mind.
But outside of the social situations, Mark is very much just a normal person.
That's it's the same.
It's
My voice is
literally a
very
face.
high pitched when I'm not on camera.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, Mark is very much. I have a feeling in my bones that these people they will be some of the few to see what Mark really is. He's very suspicious. Ever since his mother mysteriously passed away.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
It's all right.
How'd she pass?
It's a mystery.
Technically, I killed
I
her.
get it.
Right? Technically? Even if the story changes, whatever. I was the one that was like, this is how I
Pick it up
killed
on
Jake's mom. Sorry. Sorry.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Bone feelings.
Oh my god, I've murdered so many moms.
How
If a DM,
Moms-
if at the end of your
moms and
time they're
children.
like, here's all the people you killed in Dungeons and Dragons.
Moms
as
and
a DM."
Marthas.
Yes.
Moms and orphans.
I was like,
Still
yeah,
haunts
children
my
in
dreams.
churches are
Moms and
kind of
children
more
in
onto
Dwarfenage.
this.
These just sound like band names or like album names or something. Like Moms and Orphans.
Moms and orphans.
Moms and orphans.
Coming next fall. Let me just a quick note tag onto that. If any of you are D&D players and you're wondering how to make your DM get super excited, add some X's and Y's to your character name, like Zymark. We love X's and Y's and an extra Z or something. Thank you for that. That's a gift, and I just wanted to appreciate it.
You sent
Right
me that.
away.
You messaged me. You were like, I love that name.
Bro.
And then he's gonna be Mark.
Ooh, Mark.
But you know on the underlying.
What's the full name again?
Zymark Ivrecula the Inquisitor. He would introduce himself in full title, but sometimes Mark suffices.
I'm going to call you Zima.
Zima.
However, I'll use the entire name every day.
Yeah. How many A's are in Mark?
Yes.
Mark. I only wrote one.
Embellish. Just
I am
Probably a
disappointed.
good 6.
Good 6.
Six.
Okay.
There you go.
6 A's.
He's gonna get a magic item for that.
I was going to say 3 to be safe, but 6 sounds, yeah, that's where it's at.
Dude, like
But
Multiple
6
A's.
A's.
yeah.
Triple A is my favorite car service.
Triple A.
Oh, that's
I do like
Double
double A's.
Double A
AA
batteries are
batteries.
delightful. Brought to you by our mic packs are powered by double A.
Double
I
A
can't go with it.
batteries
It's like, oh, you need
of no
triple
specific
A's?
origin.
Oh,
Big battery. We're coming for you.
Yeah, any
Battery.
battery.
look out, Duracell.
I could put that
Whoa.
fucking rabbit suit on and
Are we
beat the
using
drum.
real
I can do
names?
that. The little.
Only if it energizes you.
Energizer Bunny?
He got it. He wasn't even.
Oh.
I wanted
It's a great value. It's
You're gonna see this in real time. So yeah,
But we
next.
were talking about Mark back and forth.
Mom.
And Mom.
Oh.
And when his mother passed away, that's when the necromancy kind of thing started. It's the obsession with his mother's death, who always claimed she had some ties to the throne, the actual, like at the heart of the Kush kingdoms.
Oh.
And now that the king's dead,
What's a claim?
Well, I was gonna say she's not gonna do real well. If she's dead. She's
much
just
anymore.
gonna
No,
stake.
she's-
A lich
she's
would
stake to the
disagree.
throne. It's like,
Yeah.
a lich.
oh wait, maybe
That's the thing a lich would say.
A lich would disagree.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, are you live? I'm sorry.
Ooh, and goes away. I have a lich in the living room.
I was gonna.
My manners.
It's the unliving room.
wait, Zoltan, isn't that the
the
The big thing.
in Big? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Honks.
Tim Hall.
Tim Honks.
Tim Honks. Wait, it
That's
was
fun. Okay, I'm excited about that. I am excited. Oh, bon chance.
Oh, I was gonna say
Ah.
they're both doing accents. Now I'm curious.
Well,
I'm
now
like,
I might do an accent.
well, now I'm curious.
Now
I'm like,
that I
should
think of it.
I have an
I
accent?
think about it, although it might be a little more
Like,
posh
Jesus,
than
should I have
that.
an
I love
accent?
her.
Yes, my character's still being developed, but
Yay!
I like I said, I do like the A's as well because it's an awesome character.
Whoa.
Yes, I did it with an accent because I wasn't sure.
Oh,
That's good.
Awesome.
I'm looking forward to Cliff. Cliff's gonna be.
Yeah, Nicole and I are in that. This is like, again, we try to be pretty open about like the D&D of it all, and it's like we do invest heavily in our narrative when we play, but there's also like an awareness of the game system that we play within. And so Nicole obviously joined our team here just very recently, and so we've been talking a bit about potential characters. And we've settled on this Aasimar, so angelic bloodline, and will be really interesting to see around some of the darker forces that are, looming in the unresting willows.
Yes, I'm very excited.
Actually, that's where we're at basically. Like we know what you're going to be. We know you were saying rogue for the class. And this is, again, lots of intrigue, deception, stealing, spying. It's like a powerful city for a rogue.
Yeah.
And so, that's where we're at. Our next step, just so you guys know, this is how the D&D of it all. Now it's so she sent me this basic idea, some ideas for a backstory for the character. And now we will kind of just go back and forth, and I'll offer lore answers to some of the unknowns. Who did that? What did that? Why did they do that? And the ones that excite the player the most, that's the one you go with. Like the one that's like, I want to do that. So we're at that point now. We've got the document, the one page. Again, I'll drop that on the Discord later. And that's got the information for the Kush Kingdoms. Oh, what? You printed it. My dude, he printed it. The power of the internet.
Someone didn't have a color printer.
So
It looks more mysterious in black and white.
it is, yeah.
It looks kind of smoky.
I should, I'll dye it with iced tea, and it'll look like a parchment.
Hey,
Perfect.
that's how you get an A on a school project.
I'm looking at it like I've never seen this before. It's printed now. It's totally different than I'm used to seeing it. This is cool.
Well, I guess.
Sheldon, don't keep it all to yourself now.
Should I? Should
Do we have a... There you go.
There it is. Can you read it?
Here, read it yourself. I'll go here. Okay, so just this again. We're showing the D&D of it all. This is, to me, a lot of this is borrowed from Sly Flourish.
crystal clear.
I really like a lot of his DM advice, tools, and tips. And this one, so there's 6 truths of the campaign. I won't read them all, but an example of what those would be. The claim to the central city of Saleh is disputed by the houses of the Raven, the Stag, and the Octopus. So you all have a working knowledge of these 3 families that are kind of fighting for this central city. The nearby forests are called the Unresting Willows. Those who fall among their soils join the ranks of the Unrested, this undead menace of soulless beings that are encroaching in the forests around the Kush Kingdoms. Spies and deceptions are everywhere. It's not just what you say, but to whom and seen by whom. There is a social game called the blog. Now, the blog is literally, there's like social points that are given out based on your interactions and how they are seen by the world, the society of the Kush Kingdoms at large. The blog is a publication, and so there will be these newspapers of the blog going around, and you can directly see how the things that you've been doing and how you've been doing them are relating to like the social standing of the people you're working for and with. And so it's kind of the city itself and the thoughts of you as players will be molded by this scale, and some of your decisions may be in favor of or in opposition to the notion of what that might mean to the blog. That's blog, B-L-O-G-U-E, but... So that's some of those. Here we go. The campaign pitch. Chivalry, pomp, and reputation are held in the highest esteem, and your social standing is worth more than money. Great halls are often filled with parties and dancing, while secrets are served alongside grand feasts, which counter the drudge of the daily life in the muddy ever-autumn. Nearby, the forests stir with the unresting, abominations of undeath, who grow seemingly ever stronger. You are called upon by a patron who seeks you in finding the murderer of King Arathanus Aglthor, if indeed one is to be found. In the Kush kingdoms, the party doesn't begin until the first assassination. So there you go. That's our setup. So that's basically the information they've been given. There's some outlines for potential patrons that they'll choose, people that are kind of helping them get the info, items, and things that they need. Each faction has a little bit of special perks to them, so perk-driven thing. But you will all decide what faction you're siding with to begin with. I will not have control of that, and so the story will play out directly based upon that influence. And then, a little bit of the stuff about the Triad Cities, but we talked about that stuff. So that's it. That's where, like, Nicole, we've been like, let's talk about some cool classes. Yeah. We talked about, since it was early on, doing something like not like a wizard or an artificer that has a million rules to it. Mm-hmm. We settled on Asimar Rogue. I'm like super excited.
I'm really excited. It's gonna be great.
And I see that Lord of Lost Time asked, will there be a way for us to see rolls?
Okay, so yes, we have a fourth camera that we just had some issues with today, and I was like, pull it, we're doing it live. We have another cam that will focus on our central table. I've been trying to come up with fun ways where you would like a hamster wheel or something where you like drop your dice in and it spills to a point that will be focused on camera. We're gonna try it. If we can't find a fun way to do it, we will always say what the roll results are, and I'll look, and if you're ever lying, I'll burn you I'll burn you
right here in my new studio.
But don't look at my rules. Don't look at my rules, though.
Never lie about your roles.
So we're gonna try. We do have a game board layout. Again, a lot more of this will exist in Theater of the Mind. I think digitally, the way we've been doing the show, we support it a lot more with maps and tokens and stuff. But it's like, to me, that we did that because we were in a digital interface, and that was the only way to do it. Being at the table here and now, I think drawing on a table mat and moving pieces around, doing Theater of the Mind combats for some of the smaller battles, doing bosses on this grid. But we will try our best to figure out a way. Because I get it. Like I know people. I watch people that I know and trust and love, and it's like anytime they roll, you're like, but did they?
It's like, no, that's what I'm saying. Just don't lie about it.
So
it's fun to fail.
I love our failures.
Yeah, that's it.
Failing is fun.
If you learn anything from us, like the failure is just an opportunity to tell a better story than the one you were trying to tell. Like bad rolls are the lifeblood of this, and Papa's had some nights where the dice were unfriendly, but we told phenomenal stories.
He also had nights where he rolled over 100 damage.
Right. I was like,
yes. So
it just
I think we've all had our failures.
I love the ups and the downs. You can't have, you don't know what a good day is unless you have a bad one.
That, and it's funny because we're just telling a story. Like we won D&D by meeting every single week. So I think it's all about the fact that fail big because it's hilarious. Brunor died.
Yes. Disintegrated.
Died.
And Brian turned into a Dracolich.
Right. So I rolled garbage. Remember, it was 50-50 and it was bad. And I was like, and it's over. So you know what? But I get to fully embrace Pickles, and we get to live in to see what the fuck happened with that Dracolich dial.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some Pickles is a fun thing because it's like as a storyteller, we're trying to tell the greater narrative of this world of Ganjaria. We start in the kind of the virginal kingdom of Sadivan and move through, and it's these opportunities to tell these little stories. What to me is so exciting about Pickles is it's like you have the thing everyone wants to know. Why didn't the gate open? And it's like this whole kingdom Oh, she's got the ear.
There's a toaster strudels. I knew they'd come
But
out.
it's like that's the weight of that in a kingdom built on secrets and knowledge and deception and like what that brings. And you'll hear what people say went on, but only you'll know. And so as a storyteller, to think about NPCs interactions and you as a player to hear mistellings of things that you know you didn't do for the reasons that people are convinced you did them. You know, it's like food not going out has made people starve. When people starve, they start to get very vicious. And so the world we're coming back into is like weighted with that decision. And it's to me, it's like to be able to tell that story, it's like so fucking exciting.
Yeah, I think I'm interested to see in the moment how close I want to keep all that to like myself and who I can trust and who I feel like is going to like come with me on this, you know, weird adventure and finding the Lord of Lost Time now, because I need to figure, like, I just need to get to my next. Yeah, why? And why do I like I know too much. There's too much going on. Like
Pickles is just gonna grab a soapbox and yell,
listen up, bitches.
It's like, please
Turn
do
the
it.
fucking music down.
Please just say that.
Listen. I want you all to consider maybe joining the helping committee. We like to help, and it is provocative, if you will.
Is that going to be like the name? Like it'll be like the saga of Ganjaria, the helping committee.
THC, baby. Yeah, I don't really know or keep track of the things that come out of my mouth. So whenever you do say something like, remember when you said that? I'm always like, no.
Yeah, bro, that's welcome. That's dungeon mastering all day.
Yeah, that's right.
That's why it's nice to ask your players like, what do you think happened last time? And then they'll say stuff and be like, oh, that's what you thought was important. Okay, cool. I'll make sure I use that.
Right.
Because that's what you're connecting to. So I'll go off of that. Good.
So,
Sloaney. Brother, Big Sloan, another great performer in the house. Guys, if we could cast a show
that's
with
a
the
wow.
audience.
where's the wow?
Sloaney, Big Sloan.
oh, he just put up a
Ready?
Wow. So
I like that.
I couldn't stick the landing on it. The so was enough for me. I was like, all right. So no, Pickles. Yeah, it's fun. We get like the essence of the story of chapter 1 comes with you, but we're telling a whole new story of a whole new kingdom with all new troubles. The God Seed has gone to the center of the kingdom. Amaryllis with it, played by the wonderful WeeDnD, and Six Dicks and Digby Mole Eggington III.
Chasing space.
Got into a spell jammer and flew into space.
Space.
Space noodle chasing.
And Gary Greenhart is still holding it down.
So this Dungeon Master screen, this DM screen, is a Spelljammer screen. Listen, I got it. I want to give a huge fucking shout out to Drinks and Dragons, which happens at the Red Dwarf in Vegas.
Check it out.
It is also on Tuesdays, so like.
Don't check it out, everybody. Fuck
But, like,
Watch us while you're there. There you go.
Yeah, like it's like
We will kill
go on a day off, but it's like, but they do like a live D&D in the bar, and they're really cool guys, and I think that's called Drinks and Dragons. Please check them out.
Justin.
Yeah, the two Justins.
Justins.
It's a blast. I won
Just die.
like so they had a thing where like we got to roll a d20 and I crit. I rolled a 20 and I won the Spelljammer books, and it was so much fun. So big shout out to those guys. And Red Dwarf is amazing. They serve really good pizza. So
They do, and they have a
Such good
vegan
pizza.
version. They have a vegan
pizza,
version.
yeah.
It's great.
yeah,
I like them a lot.
So
We should
just,
friggin'
yes,
it's Tuesday
speaking of
now. We should just be
Spelljammer.
like, what's up?
All right.
Fucking kick the door.
I know
in.
we
Jump
should
in the
show up
middle.
after.
What's
Hey.
up?
Bring the cameras.
Yeah, bring them with. I don't have the cables aren't long enough.
Yeah,
I don't have batteries.
Not with that attitude.
Come on, big battery.
Big battery. Come on, big battery.
Big battery.
AAA even D.
We started with water.
But yeah, so that's really cool. Is there like a world where there's like Digby and Dickens are like on like quantum leap adventures together, like fucking.
Not only is there a world, it's that's the plan. The idea is if we can ever get Gus to be whenever he's in town, if he's back in Vegas, or if we decide to just do it digitally, we're gonna do the adventures of Six Dicks and Digby.
this,
Like it's they're in space, and so we can go all over the place. We can guest. We can check out other worlds and other games' worlds and. Ooh, I'm so proud of you, son. Oh, that's my boy. Ooh.
I'm also interested in like the super darkness of all 3 of our characters and possibly 4. But like the idea of like the 3 of us have so much death in our backgrounds and like what it's about and like destruction that we're walking around this fancy party.
Well, and it's one element that is
Fancy ass.
fun. There's like there is a bit of like death in the, like almost the occult is a little sexy in the kingdom. So it's like, it's not uncommon to hire a necromancer to bring the skeleton of your dead family member back to life and like have him sitting at a table while everybody's eating. Like there is
I'll
this
put
like,
him in a tie for extra. Of course. Just to the
for example, that's
Makeup.
like Mark would fit into that hustle. There's a little bit of a hustle to it.
charlatan background.
Yeah. Whether or not they're real, the spirit of their dead ancestors there is all part of the show.
Hey,
but,
yo,
you know,
skeleton.
But yes, so this are like dark and dreary backstories and like the progress of these characters. Like they fit so well in this setting. I think there's something very exciting for me. Is it's like what happens like as each of you kind of like even in this moment, like each of these little threads of story, you just start seeing the like. And it's like there's just this rush of just like cool lore linked ways to get excited about the kind of game we're going to be playing. So I think this will be a kind of a really interesting shift from like our prologue was pretty fantasy, like high fantasy driven, big epic acts of battle and you know epic fields of war and space plane traveling. Our first chapter, the first chapter of Ganjaria and Sativon, was kind of fanciful fantasy. A lot of people never having seen any of these things going on before. But we're going into this fucking like the Game of Thrones part
Rococo,
of the
Versailles,
world. Yes.
like
A little more seasoned.
Yes. And so
fancy lads.
the
We're all just a
battles
bunch
are-
of fancy lads.
that's it. And
Yeah.
so I'm super excited to, because this is one of the things I love about D&D, and the reason I designed the World of Ganjaria the way I did. You can house, to me, that is kind of the types of D&D that I've played. Sativon, the kind of like high bubbly fey fantasy unicorn, poppy bubblegum fantasy, which can be so much fun to play in. Kush Kingdoms, that Game of Thrones, you know, there's political games at play and intrigue and what you're saying, and the role playing becomes its own battlefield. And then the Indicus Empire, who we now know the king, Thoricus Onyx Heart from the prologue. Is this like Conan, you know, stone and snow, sword, and you know, like violence and tribal driven. Diesel Dynasty, steampunk, the Glass City, and demonic magic fusions with tech, and then the Fallen Kingdom, Castlevania setting. You know, the Curse of Strahd falls in that vein. But that's the idea, and so I get to introduce a lot of you guys. This is like your first big stretch campaigns and stuff. This is how the different ways you can play D&D can be so informed by the setting. And then you guys, the game you play is the one we'll play. So if it starts feeling where it's like, this isn't you guys will play the game you want to play, and then I will cater it to that experience. And so, but to me, it's already really exciting watching like the secrets, the backstory, the things some of you know, some of you don't know, and playing out this interpersonal. Shout out to Blackwater D&D. I did just do a campaign with them where we had a lot of like secrets from each other, and it was really rewarding. Just the idea of like those scenes became different when there's all these nuanced layers to them. So. I'm just super excited about the Kush Kingdoms. I think you guys do exceptionally because of how powerful performers you are. I'm like, I just can't wait for like these fucking intense scenes that we're gonna have. I'm so excited. Sorry.
We're in the same room.
Hydrate.
Hydrate, buds. We do.
Hydrate.
These are our Weed&D. Yeah, this one. This was Gus's sister made these for us. They have Weed&D engraved on the.
I have one now.
Boom.
He's a
Hydrate.
little dirty.
Big water.
Dirty.
We're coming for you.
Big water.
Yeah, sorry.
Big water, big battery.
But if we get
water.
big battery and big water, we have to keep them separate.
Big
You know what I
battery
mean?
water.
Like, be safe.
Wait, oh, we're not. Oh.
You got that mug to drink out of over there. I'm just gonna drink out of this water.
Are you talking about the Nugrats rug?
Did you need this?
Do you want a
Well,
little
that's
cute
interesting you
mug?
say. We are. This will be one of the options in the merch store that we will be launching here shortly. The work of Vlad is too good not to put on cool shit. So
true.
that'll be coming out soon. That kind of transitions us very well into. You were saying?
I was gonna say, as a mug collector, this is a very good mug.
What mug?
What? It's gone! No, why? You thief!
Did you mute?
Ghost
Oh,
in a
okay.
jar.
Ghost in a jar.
All right.
Ghost jar.
I think that takes us to where we're going. So we've had some kind of cool things, some of the predictions that we had hoped for business-wise, as far as like what we want to be doing with this project in the city. there's been some great steps. One, they will be opening cannabis lounges in Las Vegas. There's supposed to be tons of them by the end of the year. But cannabis lounges, if you've never heard of them or have never been to one, they are fantastic. It is a place you can gather and socialize that is not driven by alcohol. In fact, no alcohol is allowed in them. They are allowing live performance and cannabis consumption inside. So obviously doing live events in those lounges is something that this project has kind of been curtailed toward. And so if you are, we're all Las Vegas here. That's where we're at, Las Vegas, Nevada. If you find yourself here, there's a good chance that we'll be trying to get ourselves some shows in some of these lounges as we go. The live show we did get an opportunity to do was a ton of fun. And so that format, I think we're just going to keep kind of doing the creator thing and just fine tuning and finding the best way to present that thing. Brenda brought me a giant inflatable D20 that we let the audience roll. And that was like the answer. It was like, obviously, why did we do that?
Perfect.
So yeah.
Sectioning everybody off.
Yes.
So everybody was mad
Each section was rooting for their hero.
Yeah. That's great.
And it was, and again, that's the future for us. Is that it means the world to us that you come and like help us and support us and show up and make this thing what it is, and that drives us in turn to want to bring you something better and better and better every time. And it's the one good thing about getting this ball rolling again. It was nice to have a little bit of a break and not be on this weekly production schedule, but there's a thing about it that it's like every week it's like, what's the next thing? And we have a lot of really cool stuff that we've talked about. We have an incredible adventure coming ahead. We have an incredible new cast member joining us.
Yes.
Obviously, Nicole Unger. We have the best fucking community in the world. I mean, the buds, you legit are our peeps, and we fucking love you, and we appreciate the shit out of you. We have the best cast returning. Our other three coming back. Chapter 1, Drew Yanamori, Jake Taylor, Brenda Folger, coming in hot. We got Sean running the studio here. Sean Gilchrist, he's helped design the intro videos. He's done a character art for Chapter 1. Incredible person. Ed Palomino did our layouts and design. Sandy Stein does all our original music. Vlad Kolinik is the dude that does, if there's any images you look at and you're just like, holy fuck, how did that fucking, that's Vlad. This is a piece. These are all Vlad's.
The comic, yeah.
It's hard to show. It's like, how do I even? Like, there's so many.
Yeah, it's
how do I even?
we have these giant pieces of real physical art, and it's just a fucking blessing. It's seriously, it's so cool, guys. Thanks, right? Thank you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting.
Well, thank you, Bam. Like, bro, you created this whole fucking world, man. Like, it's been the best part of my life for the past 3 years.
I need to re-roll your gratitude, mister.
Roll for gratitude!
Roll for gratitude!
I don't need to roll. It's just there. But I'll
Roll the
roll
3.
for it.
It's a 1!
A 2.
Oh, shit, crit.
I'm the least grateful motherfucking. I earned this.
Oh my god.
Grateful, I say.
I paid with my fucking blood. No, yeah. No, guys,
I
seriously,
don't have my
thank you.
glasses. Is it a 17 or a 19?
It's 17.
17.
17?
17.
You're 16 better than me.
Well,
I really wanted it to be like a 4.
I'm so. That's how
I
much
have to
more
lie.
grateful
I did a shit grit. I'm sorry.
We're just
Whoa,
getting them out of the
shit,
way.
Yeah.
Just getting them all out of the way.
So guys, we're locking down a little bit of what is coming next. If it's not going to be the launch of the main campaign, we're looking at some schedules over the next month. It will be some one-hitters where we're going to come in and just do some one-shots. And we might rotate in some different players, and you might see some new faces. We're adding a little bit more to our roster, and it's growing ever stronger. So
There are more people in the Happy Committee.
the THC continues to
So
grow.
much helping.
THC.
So much helping.
So much helping.
Continues to grow.
So I mean, it just feels right. This has been so great. It's being in the room with you guys is indescribably rewarding and fulfilling, and it is my great gift to get to play and tell awesome epic stories with you guys. And fucking look at what we're all doing together.
I mean, that's the gift, right? That's the gift. I mean, this is a gift for all,
Y'all.
like
It's the
us.
It's the crits
but
we
that's
shitted
the
along
gift.
the way.
Sir, you're gonna make me cry. I said I would cry.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, somebody shouted out Moobot. Sean, go ahead and run the giveaway. Let's wait 1 sec. Everybody, hashtag WeeDnD, WeeDnD in
yeah,
chat. We'll enter you into a drawing for the WeeDnD Master Soundtrack.
Oh, we were getting a raid.
We're getting a raid right now.
Oh my
Perception
God.
Studio. Hey, another live show, Perception, guys. Your studio setup has been a great inspiration to us as we've tried to get ours set up too. This is our first night live in our studio. This is the Art Heart Studio that you see behind us. Do the thing.
Light us up for the light us.
Lighters for type hashtag WeeDnD in chat to be entered for the WeeDnD soundtrack. All our original music by Sandy Stein will be included on that download. Perception, thank you so much. We're just going to give him a couple seconds here to get the last of the hashtag WeeDnDs in, and then we'll do the drawing. We'll send that out, and then we'll wrap ourselves up. Welcome in, first time chatter. I can't read your name because it's the color purple that's the only one I can't read for some reason. So, what is it? Elixir Galaxy. That's like my favorite galaxy.
Probably Alex.
Best one.
No, I just learned. I like new things. Alexi Galaxy. Oh, Alexi. Oh yeah, there's probably more to it. Gino Fox, welcome back, man. So good to see you. All right, so thank you guys for the raid perception. We're at the end of our evening tonight. This was a bit of an opportunity for us to be just excited to be sitting at the table together. An opportunity for us to talk to the incredible community of people that have helped support this show and just kept it going for so long now. We are getting ready to launch.
Wow.
Oh, oh,
You guys want to try like an 8-part harmony?
Yes, let's do it.
with a whale.
You guys want to do it?
Let's do it.
Here's, I'll
Go,
start low.
do it.
Oh, no.
So,
Exceptional.
There it is.
And stay tuned for
There it
that
is.
kind of high-quality entertainment smashing into your TV or your web device or who the fuck? What? How do people watch it anymore?
Is that why you picked us?
That's why I did it. I'm so sorry. Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Pacific is when WeeDnD is. That is our thing. We will still be coming at that time. We have so much fucking cool shit I can't even begin to describe. Maybe we're working on a WeeDnD video game. What did you say, Brandon? Yeah, I said that.
What?
Are you talking to yourself?
even know
kind
what
of
that
am.
is.
I don't have to do that anymore. You're actually here.
You don't have to do that. We're here. We're right
It's a
here.
skill I could forget.
You mean like the games you play, the ones that make you happy?
Oh, goodness.
But us.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Guys, incredible new adventure, incredible new characters, incredible new cast member, incredible new studio being together, incredible new people coming in and meeting all these fantastic people that we know and love. Come check us out. We've got Discords. We're Art Hard Studios on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. That's where our entire catalog can be found. We all 76 episodes of the prologue that tells how this world that we're in now was birthed. And then the first chapter, 20 episodes of the first chapter of Ganjaria. We are about to enter the second chapter, the Kush Kingdoms.
Chapter
Speaking
2.
of drawings.
Is it time? It's time. All right, here we go. Here's our drawing. We're going to find out who won.
Are you kidding?
Tom's in studio, so it saves me. I'll just put it on a flash drive.
Right, I was
Right.
like, I can
Boss
just...
man, my dude, another
make me
big
proud,
long-time
son.
supporter of the show. So good to see you, man. Oh my goodness.
Bam.
So
proud of you,
good.
son.
Actually, no, there's like 3 tracks that I know Tom may not have heard because there's a few I hadn't used in the presentation.
What?
So he might see them before even you guys have seen them.
Ooh, butt stuff.
Son of a bitch.
So Wazam, baby. Wazam family. So good to have you here, man. Fucking A, guys, I think we did it. I'm fucking proud of us.
Okay.
In general.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of
Keep an eye out. We'll be announcing some stuff. It'll either be a one-hitter, which is going to be our WeeDnD's one-shot series, where we'll come in, play at the table, and run a game that is a set amount of hours. And I have a fun new way of doing that has been tested and worked. Or we will be putting out the schedule of what this next couple weeks is with. Either way, every Tuesday we'll be back. Whatever it is, that might be changing over the next week or so. My birthday is coming up. It's on Sunday, so I'll be a little busy, and we'll get it out as soon as we can, obviously. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Brennan. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Drew.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Wendy.
Thank you,
Sean,
Wendy.
Steph,
Thank you,
everybody.
Thank you, thank you,
Just
thank
seriously,
you.
it's like it's fucking.
Yes. Oh,
guys,
oh God.
so good.
That's a what-up-gasm. That is a
So
what-up-gasm.
good. So
Oh,
good.
what
no,
up?
no, no, no. Are we joshing? Oh my gosh, we're joshing. We're joshing. Oh my God. Thank you guys. Thanks to the Bud community. Thanks for everybody who's here right now. Everybody who's helped boost this show. Everybody's clicked a like or shared or everything. Guys, seriously, thank you so much. We cannot wait to start bringing this to you bigger and better than we've ever done it before. So from the deepest parts of my heart, I fucking love you guys.
from
Don't
the
forget to
cockles.
art hard, be yourself, be happy, make people happy, do something good just to do it. And what do you guys say? We got a little ritual that we like to do around here. Maybe you heard about it, maybe you haven't, but we like to take a lighter like this electric green one right here. Make sure we're not going to light any of our friends, family, or Nicole Unger on fire and go. I'm kidding. Light us up.
Thank you.
Thank you so fucking much for playing D&D with us, guys. Kinda. Thanks for being here for the launch of the Art Hard channel. We are going to have all kinds of cool stuff coming your way, and thank you so much for just being the fucking best. I love every person in this world right now. You're all the best.
Y'all buds are the best.
Brandon,
Hell yeah.
Brandon,
Good night, Sam.
do you have a riddle for Jasmine?
I have a riddle for Jasmine.
Okay.
If you feed me, I grow, but if you drown me, I die. What am I?
Cut to like he,
Good night, Sam.
he fucking is dipping
night,
my head in a
Sam.
toilet like ah.
Do I give the answer, or do we do it next week?
That's the cliff.
That's the
There you go.
fucking clip.
Are we gonna? Can we rate someone?
Yeah, we're gonna rate somebody. We have an outro sequence. It's got the
Good night,
credits and
Sam.
our fun little wizard. Good night, Sam, to all you wonderful buds. Good night, Sam, to all you
night,
fucking
Sam.
incredible people. Thank you from the depths of my heart for everybody who's put so much fucking work into this amazing thing. We cannot wait for what's coming. We love you, buds. You're the best. I love you guys. Let's roll that outro and we'll find somebody to raid. And show some love. Stay around for the raid. When we go in there, if you're not following them, follow them, man. Just like let's make somebody's night. I love you guys.
He's
Fucking live, baby.
So what? You can't touch me, 'cause I'm from the internet.